All right, my name's Dave Moore. I'm the head men's basketball coach at the University of West Georgia.
My name is Mark Schultz, assistant men's basketball coach here at West Georgia.
Yo, what's up, Wolf Nation? This your coach, Jay Smith.
Camden Allen, senior guard, University of West Georgia.
Cam has got an interesting story. He had a long, windy road. You know, he was a football recruit coming out of high school. He was a track star. He's a football recruit. He's a wide receiver at Wyoming coming out of high school. Ended up going to junior college, went back to basketball.
So when I had graduated from West Georgia, I had started off at the University of Wyoming for football and track. And I was there for about a semester, but then I realized I really want to do football anymore, and I ended up going to Iowa Central. When I started going to Iowa Central, I ended up playing football again. Every day after football practice, hooping, open runs, and I just realized, like, football is not where my heart is, and I really just dedicate my body and my mind to hoops, you know.
We saw him play in the Division II junior college national tournament in Danville, Illinois. Coach Young and I went up there to watch that tournament and saw Cam, and South Suburban had the best team in that tournament and ended up winning a national title. But Cam was a guy we were looking for an attacking wing, a big physical wing that could attack downhill, that could rebound, and he can certainly do those things.
So my offensive game, what I usually do is just a slasher, attacker. You know, I drive downhill. When I came here, I developed more of a jump shot, more of a shooter, so I could step outside the three-point range and shoot at a good clip. I could bring a lot of stuff to the table for offense. For defense, I get a lot of steals. I can guard 1 through 4. I'm 205, so it's not really ever a mismatch.
And I think he had 30 and 10 in the national final in junior college. With 6'3", a long 6'3", just an explosive athlete. A rare athlete in the Gulf South in Division II, certainly a Division I athlete. He's competitive, he's tough, he's physical, and he can stuff the stat sheet. You know, it's not just about his scoring. He can really rebound. He's got a great nose for the ball. He can steal the ball. He's a very good passer, underrated passer. So he has become just a big-time player. You know, first team All-League this year, first team All-Region, and those are well-deserved accolades because he's the real deal. When he's locked in and focused, he's as good as anybody in the country on the wing. And we're just really excited for Cam. And he's on track to graduate this spring. Really excited about that. Can't wait for his mom to be able to come back and see him walk down the aisle in his cap and gown and graduate. In a lot of ways, the odds were stacked against him, and he's just come through all those challenges, and was injured last year, had to have knee surgery, all that stuff, and came back from that to have the type of year that he's having right now, and for us to have all that success and him to get accolades, it's just really proud of Cam and everything that he's accomplished.
Cam has just overcome over and over and over in his life, and he's had injuries.
Last year, on my second day out here, I had tore my meniscus at the rec center when we had open runs, and that just messed up my whole plan for what I had when I came out here. I wanted to be first team All-League, All-Region. I wanted to be All-American, all that good stuff. And it just had kind of put me in a dark place.
Cam's biggest thing is his resiliency, that he just continues to show up continues to give his best effort and continues to challenge others and challenge the coaching staff sometimes. He wants to be coached. He wants to be the best he can be. Cam has been absolutely phenomenal this year. A guy who can just totally take over a game on both ends of the floor, quickly. When we watch film, and we make these 10-minute edits after every game, and Coach Young and I, the other assistant, will always joke, every play has Cam involved because he's just so active on the floor. How athletic he is and how hard he plays when he's locked in just really makes him a special player. It has been, one of my favorite guys to ever get to know coaching the game of basketball.
And Cam's a hell of a player. Even before I knew anything about him, I would just watch how he carried himself. And I didn't even realize that he had went 33-0 in JUCO and won a championship. So he carried himself as a pro all season. And I'm not just saying that. Cam is definitely somebody that should be playing on the next level once he's done here at West Georgia. He's a 3-level scorer. He plays defense. The kid is amazing talent. It was just a joy and pleasure to ride this season out with him. And I'm wishing nothing but the best for him.
Cameron Dlan, freak athlete. We knew since he came in here my junior year last year, we knew he was going to be something special, a guy who can jump honestly just as high as me, and I'm 6'7", he's shorter than me. Just having a guy with that athleticism and his talent was definitely good, and him coming from Chicago, I never knew anybody from that area, so meeting somebody from up north, and his lifestyle and just getting to know him more as a person, that's somebody who I look at as my brother as well. So, I'm proud of him, everything that he did, getting all GSE first team and second team all district. He honestly should have got way more awards too, if not just as many as Zadi. I feel like those two guys are definitely really good guards to play alongside.
Cam is arguably the most athletic, most talented, one of the most talented guys I've ever seen. Cam is, the way he finishes around the rim, the way he can dunk the ball, and just Cam's got so much talent to his game, and I have so much respect for his game, and it's just been great to be teammates with him and goof around with him, and he's just a great guy. He's a fun guy to be around. He's always funny. He knows how to lighten up a room with his positivity. I'll say it again, just how talented he is, and just the way he's able to play defense too, all the steals he gets, the way he can finish. Just great to be around him and play with him.
Camden Dlan, don't get his name wrong. My running mate, Batman and Robin. I feel like without him, our record would be a lot different. It's many games he saved us, made it happen. Tremendous slasher, tremendous defender, probably the best steals guy in the conference, best steals guy in the country to me. We're the best duo in the country. I feel like he should have been the All-American right there with me. But yeah, really great slasher, great defender, rebounder, shot maker, big-time player, super athlete. I feel like it's no better 2-3 at Division II level, so he should have been an All-American to me.
After winning the JUCO National Championship and propelling South Suburban College to a perfect 33-0 record, Cameron Dlan signed with UWG in the summer of 2022 and was one of the most highly anticipated signees in the program's history. Dlan proved on the court that the hype was real as he helped West Georgia reach the GSC championship game and the South Region semifinals of the NCAA tournament in 2022-23. Joined by George, Lupe, and Melissa Dlan, Dynasty, and Aaliyah Logan, Jawan Cash, and Juju Demetria Vega. Ladies and gentlemen, Cam Dlan.
My name is Cole Fisher. I'm a senior, number 13, and I play two guard on the basketball team.
Cole Fisher's got a completely different story. We got him out of high school. Cole was a Cincinnati guy. I'm a Cincinnati native, born and raised. So I got a lot of friends up there that called me about Cole when he was a junior in high school and said, this is a guy you want to take a look at. Tough combo guard that could shoot it, could pass it. Was a really good football player, an all-state level football player, quarterback, leader, very good student.
So academics has also been a huge piece of, who I am and something that I work really hard at on top of athletics. And, ever since, my goal has always been to go to medical school one day. And I knew that, the college, course load that I would take on would be pretty difficult. I'm majoring in chemistry and I'm minoring in biology and Spanish. And I knew that in order to achieve my career goals, I would have to not only put in a lot of work on the court to be the best basketball player I could be, but also in the classroom.
One of those guys in the early recruiting classes 4 years ago that we wanted to build our program with. A guy we could count on every day, a high character guy, a guy that's going to do the right things off campus all the time, a guy that's going to be a gym rat, that's going to work on his game, a guy that's a high-level student that we don't have to worry about off the court. Cole exemplifies those characteristics, and he's just been a great leader for us. He's been a leader by example. In the classroom, in the community, on campus, on the court. Cole's going to be a huge success off the court after he's done. Going to graduate on time this spring with his degree in chemistry. He's got a goal to go to Amari Medical, to go to medical school and become a doctor and help people. And that's the type of guy Cole is, and couldn't be more proud of Cole. He's got a great family. He was raised the right way, and just really happy for all the success that Cole's had. And he's been a huge piece of our success on the court, off the court, in the classroom, the profile of the program, elevating our program on and off the court. Cole Fisher's been a great representative of that, and we're really proud of him.
Cole's unique. Cole's one of the guys that I actually got to coach for a year, my first stint at West Georgia. And recruited him the year before. Like I still remember picking up him and his dad from the airport like it was yesterday. But Cole's another guy who's earned everything he's gotten. Like when he was a freshman and I was my second year as a grad assistant, I mean, we probably spent hundreds of hours in the gym. I mean, I've probably rebounded thousands of shots for Cole. And, the 2 years that I wasn't here, like, it's obvious with his play, and just if you know Cole Fisher, that never stopped. He's continued to work on his game, continued to develop into a really talented defender, and a consistent scorer from three-point range.
My game definitely revolves around the three-pointer. That's definitely what I'm best at and what I'm looking to do. When we're on offense, I'm always hunting my three-point shot, whether it's catch and shoot, coming off a ball screen and pulling up from three. And I would say my game definitely revolves around shooting threes. That's what, I spend a lot of time working on. And, especially this season, the hard work paid off a lot, and it gave me a lot of confidence from shooting threes. And, the rest of my game kind of was a result of, what the defense gave me in terms of that. Like if the three ball wasn't open, it's a head fake, lungeable pull up, or maybe it's a quick ball reversal and the defender closes out quickly and I'm ripping baseline and taking it to the cup. But, what I'm best at is shooting threes, and that's, what my game is definitely centered around.
There's been games this year that he's really helped us and kept us in it and gave us a chance to win at the end. He's as unselfish as a guy that I've met, and I'm just really proud of him too to, establish his role in this program and work for it.
Cole is the ultimate clean cut kind of guy you definitely take home to mom. I've never seen a more respectful kid, and not saying that none of the guys are respectful, but when I say respectful, everything is yes sir, no sir, and somebody that can actually play. Cole takes his academics serious. I believe he wants to be a doctor or a scientist, something of that nature, and he's a hell of a player. He's also in the gym, always working on his jump shot. I think the guys gave him the nickname Cole Cena, mimicking him after John Cena. And me and Cole, we just have that relationship that, we're always joking. We're always saying who's the better shooter between he and I. Me, of course.
My guy, Cole Fisher, he was just one of the smartest guys on the team, honestly. So when we think about Cole, I just always think about someone who's always going to do the right thing, always be at the right place at the right time, If I need any advice, if I go to Cole, I know he's going to give me the best, if not the right answer to anything that I have. So that was good having him right here next to me in my locker.
Cole Fisher, that's my guy right there. Cole is like a ultimate leader, you feel me? He can always do everything right on and off the court, you feel me? I don't even think I ever heard Cole cuss, honestly. So like, he about to be a doctor one day, you feel me? He damn near be my doctor, my kids' doctor one day. Like, that's how good our relationship is. And it's just good to know, like, I have people like that in my corner, and Cole is just, that's a great dude to be around, and that's a great dude to always have in your corner, you feel me? And I'm grateful just to be around that type of guy,
Cole Fisher, great leader, great shooter, probably one of the best shooters I've ever met in my entire life. just a great person. I feel like you need a guy like Cole on your team to try to always stay level-headed, always be positive, always encouraging, always supportive. Whether he's playing or whether he's sitting down, he was always encouraging the guys, always there for us, whether we need a big play or being supportive on the team. I feel like he was whatever we needed, and I feel like that was really great for the team.
The Esslinger Pre-Organic Chemistry Award in 2022, and the Outstanding Honors College Freshman Award in 2020-2021. Fisher has been a part of the UWG basketball program.
I'm Amari Davis, senior forward for the University of West Georgia, men's basketball. Yeah.
Amari Davis, another totally unique story. Amari 2 years ago came into my office. He was a football player at West Georgia.
Originally out of high school, I committed to the University of West Georgia to play football. And, I enjoy the sport of football, but basketball has always been my number one passion. The main reason why I came out of high school is just, having talks with my parents and just I always wanted to make my mama happy doing what, she feels like was best. And so she always telling me, with your size, you can make it in football and stuff. But I always had that love for basketball. But I still, I knew no matter what I played, if I put my mind to it, I can take it as far as I want to. I came here my freshman year, just ready to play football. Still always, though, I used to come to the basketball games and just be like, dang, I want to be out there too. But, I redshirted my freshman year with football, and then COVID hit that second year. And then my junior year, right before the season started, I became ineligible due to my grades. I was just hard times. I was real down on myself. And honestly, once I lost that football scholarship, I didn't know what I was going to do because I didn't have the money to pay for school and stuff, neither did my parents. And so I was honestly just going to try to transfer out and try to go play football somewhere else. But before I could even do any of that, I knew I had to get my grades up. So, I just got a job. Ended up being able to pay for 2 classes, and I got A's in those, which helped me bump my GPA up for me to even be eligible to compete at the college level. And so right before I was finna start looking to try to transfer out, I was also staying in shape, so I was going to the rec on campus, just working out and also just doing runs, basketball runs, just to stay cardio shape. But I still had my mind like, I started with football, so I was gonna finish that way. But push come to shove, while I was doing those runs every day at the rec, I ran into Jalen Sasser and James Barnes, J.J. Barnes, 2 previous players from last year's team. And then, I just reached out to them, talked to them about, possibly playing on the basketball team. And so they helped me, honestly, just to get my foot in the door and introduce me to coach and told me, go talk to him yourself and see what he say he might offer you as a walk-on. So, and they talked to me how, most guys wouldn't really get looked at to be a walk-on to a team, but most guys aren't your height, 6'7" and stuff. So he was like, we're going to let you work out with us over this summer, and depending on how you do, we'll see. We'll go from there. So I was just doing the open runs with the guys and also working out with them, and they all took me in, treated me just like family. After the summer went by, met up with Coach Moore again, and that's how he told me, we want you as a walk-on, but, we want you to, we could actually see you being a part of this team and actually contributing to the team. So don't look at it as a walk-on. We're just going to say you're a walk-on, but you're actually a real player on this team. So when hearing that from him, that just helped me build the confidence. And he just told me, obviously you got to work hard and be in the gym more than most of the guys, especially with you being behind in skill and time and just now hopping in at the college level as a junior.
Came into my office, said he wanted to play basketball. Had to get his grades together to get eligible. And, that was his first challenge, and he went and met that challenge and did it. I think if Amari walked into my office and he was a 5'11" guard, probably wouldn't have given him an opportunity. But he walked in my office and his back filled up the door. And, we needed a big guy. We needed a guy with some size. And Coach Young and I had seen Amari play in high school and liked him. he wanted to go the football route coming out of high school, so we really didn't recruit him that way. But when he came into the office, is certainly a guy with all kinds of potential. And then he turned that potential through hard work into production. Practiced with us that spring, went through all the workouts, then last fall was eligible to play after the fall semester into Christmas. So played a half a year last year, worked his way, coming off the bench, worked his way into more playing time. You could see the potential that he had. He was a big, strong, physical guy that could rebound. One of the bigger guys in our league physically, could run, had great length. So we were excited going into this year and what Amari could be. And going from a football player to a bench player playing limited minutes to now this year as a starter and a captain really tells you how much work Amari put into this season and getting ready for this season and his opportunity. His teammates recognize that by electing him as a captain of this team, along with Zadi and Cole. So I couldn't be more proud of Amari Davis and the strides that he's made and the work that he's put in to now be our starting 5-man on one of the best teams in the country, one of the best teams in the Gulf South, one of the best teams in the region. And for him to be where he's at is all about his dedication and his hard work and all the work that he's put in to get himself here. And another guy that's going to graduate in the spring with his degree. And just really proud of Amari and all the work that he's put in. And he's helped us this year have a presence inside, a guy that can really rebound, and just an unselfish teammate. Doesn't care how many points he scores, what his numbers are. It's all about winning. It's all about team success for Amari. And that's why he was elected captain. And he's got those characteristics. And he's really been a big key to our success this year. And really proud for Amari and can't wait to watch him walk down the aisle, too, in his cap and gown on graduation day in May.
And then Amari Davis, all work, no BS. That's been his theme since day one, since I met Amari in September. Amari's been locked in since day one, been really coachable, worked really hard, and you're never going to get anything extra with Amari. He's consistent, he's going to show up, he's going to do the best that he can. He's not going to, complain or cry or be upset when things don't go his way, when, fouls don't get called or he gets subbed out. He's just locked in on the game and winning and being a great teammate, and for him to be a senior and experience this type of run is a really special thing because he's earned it. Another guy who's had a different path coming to West Georgia playing football, and he's really turned himself into a phenomenal basketball player, and just so proud of him for what he's done, and just excited for the next phase of his life too, because he's going to be successful in whatever he chooses to do when he leaves West Georgia.
Our other senior, Amari Davis, Amari's what I call a gentle giant. You talking about somebody that's 6'8", muscles everywhere, played football. And he gets on the court, and he can look intimidating, but when you talk to him, that giant just shrinks down a little bit, and it's like, yes, sir, I got it. Okay, you got it, coach, you got it. So he's a joy to also coach.
So we have, a lot of guys on this team who've been there, who have been here, who are older dudes and just have that natural leadership ability about them. And Amari Davis is one of those guys. Amari he's a leader. He's a leader by example. He's always in here working. I'm in the gym working. I always see Amari in here working. He's working on his hook shots. He's working on his free throws. And it goes to show Amari had a great year. And, Amari's one of those guys who's a leader in the weight room too. Amari's a really strong dude. Amari leads by example. Amari's one of the guys who he's always putting weight on the bar and he's always going to work in the weight room. And it's important to have guys like that, especially with freshmen and second-year guys coming in. Just being able to get close with him and be teammates with him, it's been a really great experience.
Also, another senior, Amari Davis, big post presence inside. He had a major step up from last year. Last year he was our second 5-man behind Jalen Stasher, and this year he was our starting center, and I feel like he really played great. Nice little dump downs, dunks. Everybody loves dunks, to hype the crowd up. Finishes around the basket, touch around the basket, great defense, blocks.
With my play style, I think obviously I'm real tall and athletic. I got good athleticism. I love to play above the rim. For this team, because every team you have a role. So at least for this team, my play style was back to the basket, but I can shoot the mid-range pretty good. I pride myself definitely on defense as well, too, because, you know, it all starts with defense. So I like to get a stop. That's just going to give me that energy to play even harder on offense and get a bucket. And also taking advantage of the mismatch when I got smaller players on me or guys who are kind of light in the pants when it comes to weight size with me. Just using that to my advantage. And also my quickness against guys that's my size, because not everybody that's 6 foot and above can move pretty fast. So I try to use that to my advantage and staying low as well. I'm real good with that, especially having experience playing football.
My boy Amari Davis, since I first came here, at first I thought Amari wasn't rocking with me. Like, he would never come out of his room, you know, like he was one of those guys. He was big as hell, he's 6'9". He looked scary as hell. You got dreads, swole as hell, you feel me? He wouldn't ever just coming out of his room. I'm damn, dude, don't rock with me. And he was literally the next door over. All I had to do was open my door, but he was just really just waiting for somebody to welcome him in, because he was really coming from the football team. I know how that could be, you know, like he probably was thinking like, oh, these dudes not accepting me yet, and I was in the same boat. I feel like we had something in common straight off the bat, because we were both like football players to start off with, and we wanted to go off hoops, so I feel like we instantly could have connected. Once we just got to knowing more and more about each other, we started really hanging out every night, and that's where our bond really created. And that's one of my brothers for life. Like, I'll do anything for him, and I know he'll do the same.
Not many people can say that they were a dual sport athlete in collegiate sports, but Amari Davis has that accolade under his belt. Amari began his athletic career as a football player here at UWG before transitioning to the basketball program in 2022. Davis has made an immediate impact on the floor as he's recorded 252 points. Ladies and gentlemen, one more round of applause for our senior class of 2024.
Getting ready to introduce our starting lineup. Starting off at guard, Camden Dlan, the senior, averaging 17 a game, has been the Robin to this man right here, the Batman of the lineup, Saudi Jackson, at that one guard. The senior, Amari Davis, a certain presence down low for this West Georgia team, as well as the defensive anchor, as I've said before, Colton Griffin, as this team is one of the best in defense in the nation, ranking third in opposing field goal percentage because of that man. And then the senior, Cole Fisher. At the tip is Anthony Ratliff Jr., as well as Amari Davis. We are underway with the final regular season game for West Georgia as a Division II basketball school. Dlan gets it, going inside, going up for two, can't get it. Rebound, Davis, he puts it up for the first points of the game. Full court.
West Georgia shooting one for the steal.
Look at that! Defense into offense. That's Batman and Robin getting to work. Saudi Jackson off the assist from Camden Dlan. West Georgia immediately starting here. Dlan goes up and gets the two to go.
That was a tough shot. A fun matchup right there.
Missed assignment there. Wallace takes the shot, misses. Rebound goes to Dlan.
Johnson on both of the last 4 shots.
Long two here for Jackson, and he hits. Inside, Dlan works quick, can't find the shot, tries to tip it back in. Does it one more time, that time it sinks in. Jackson finds an open look for three. Zoddy Jackson again. Brown and Bolden down the floor. Brown, deep three, logo, won't go. Rebound, Marlon Smith. Maybe a quick shot there. Fisher inside, goes up, doesn't get the shot to go. Rebound, Relaford, and he puts it back up for two. On the Choctaw side compared to West Georgia's 2. 3 ball here from Smith. You betcha. Big 3 for Marlon Smith. That opens up the day for him. Top Griffin. Now Smith. Step back. 3 ball Smith. That won't go. Rebound Relaford. He goes inside and gets the easy bucket. Smith guarded close by Abney. Inside, Smith goes up for the lay, and gets it easily. 5 points now for Marlon Smith. And the next dead ball, inside Abney, goes for another floater. That one misses. Rebound, Michael Griffin. And he looks to work quick inside, and he gets the layup in the end one. Michael Griffin, oh my goodness, coast to coast.
Wolfheads, it's time for Coliseum Karaoke. Get ready to lip sync your heart.
Step back, 3 ball from Smith. And you betcha. Marlon Smith with another 3. Point lead. Down low, pass to Davis. Davis spins, goes for the floater. And man, was that clean from Amari Davis. Now down low, Smith. Got past the defender, 3 ball from Griffin. And you know that's going in. Taken in by Zoddy, throws it over the head. What a pass. Now to Davis. Boom! And that raises the roof in the Coliseum. 15 on the shot clock. Griffin passes to Jackson. Jackson inside. Goes up for the shot, won't go. Rebound, Relaford, who goes back up and trickles it in.
So, Coach, really good momentum going into this second half. What's the plan to keep it up?
Well, we just got to keep contesting shots. We're making it hard on the score by contesting shots. For the most part, we're limiting them to 1 contested shot. We're going to stay on the backboard so we can get out and run. And if we keep doing those things, we'll be all right.
That's awesome. Good luck in the second half. And we'll be back after this.
Better than that. Right, 63 from the line, 7 of 11. Right, 7 of 11. Right, Zoddy's 4 for 4 from the line. Everybody else is 1 for 2. Right, got to go up there and make them pay. Right, got to go up there and make them pay. Right, doing a solid job, taking care of the ball. Right, 2 turnovers. Got 6 turnovers. Right, we're making it hard on Bolden. Right, he's 4 for 11. Right, he's made some tough contested shots. Right, we got to make sure when those shots go up in the corner, we continue to flood the backside. Right, continue to flood the backside. Come from the top, flood the backside, and attack the ball in the air. Right, we got to rebound the ball. Right, we got to continue to rebound the ball. We got 17 defensive rebounds. Right, we're right on our way to 30. Right, we're right on our way to 30. Right, we got to keep contesting. We got to keep rebounding the ball. Right, that allows us to get out and run. Right, that allows us to get out and run. We got 16 second chance points to their 2. We got 22 to 6 points in the paint. Right, now here's the challenge. Right, here's the challenge. Continue to chop at these dudes and guard these dudes. Right, with a sense of urgency. You had a great sense of urgency in that first half. Right, 1 through 5, guys off the bench, terrific job. Right, you got to sustain it. Right, you got to sustain it. Nobody's saying that we can't just kick their ass by 40. Right, there's no rule against that shit. Right, let's in our house on our night. right? Let's handle business defensively on the backboard. And if we do that, they can't come back and get us, right? Does everybody understand? Nobody's coming back and get us on our house, right? Nobody's coming back. We're going to defend their ass off, right? You got it? The screens, right? As this guy goes through and they swing the ball and he comes back out from the ball, we want to make that hard, right? We don't want to foul him, right? But we want to make it hard. We know where he's going, right? So let's take it away, right? Or at least force him out here, right? Where we can build our defense behind it, right? Does that make sense, right? Get a little bit more scrap, right? We can catch it a little bit higher, right? If we can take the touch away, take the touch away, right? Without foul, right? Without foul, right? Stay on the glass, right? Take pride in the number we put up on the glass, right? 27-16 right now, right? 27-16 right now, right? That's plus 11, right? We need to be plus 20 on the backboard, right? Plus 20 on the backboard with everything we got. For that drag straight, right? They're crowding, right? They're doing what we're trying to do, right? They're building a corral, right? They're trying to build a corral in the middle of the floor as Zadi's pushing, right? So Z, eyes up, right? See these guys as they're filling, right? See them as they're filling, right? We got to make sure, right, that we don't roll into this guy, right? That's how you got your foul, right? Don't roll into them, right? They want to go under, right? Let them go under and then get going, right? Get going. Offensively, keep good spacing, right? Keep that ball moving, right? Stay ball strong against the contact, stay ball strong against ball pressure, right? Keep that ball moving, be over your toes, right? We're bigger and stronger than these dudes, right? 1 through 5, we're bigger and stronger than these dudes, 1 through 5, right? They've taken a second semester off in the weight room, right? We're bigger and stronger than these dudes. We need to keep defending, keep rebounding, right? Keep going at them on layup lines, right? Get yourself going, get your blood pumping, right? Let's get ready to go. We got to put two halves together. Right, we got an opportunity to put an exclamation point on this night. Right, let's go take it. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Everything we got for 20 more minutes, guys. Together. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. Close into the second half. Got to pick it up.
12-point lead for West Georgia. 3 ball here, and it's missed by Brown. But down the court is Jackson, and he's got an open layup, and he'll take that. Zadi Jackson.
Great outlet pass by Camden Dlan right there to find Zadi Jackson for the easy transition bucket.
Missed 3 there from Teflon. Now Dlan on the other side goes up and gets the behind-the-back layup. And that is nightmare for West Georgia. Don't want to see him go down. Dlan gets the ball off the pass from Noel. Sitting into the corner. Cole Fisher for 3. What a connection that was.
Ready, go. Right, with 13 circle up. Right, 13 circle up. Nice and Cam back to Malcolm. JG, we want to get to the middle of the floor. Rolls ball side. All right, Mari's deep. All right, Mari's deep. All right, go through pressure. You see zone. All right, you see zone. We're going Chicago to Cole. All right, you see zone. We're going Chicago to Cole. Keep rebounding. Keep your testing shot.
West Georgia looks to work on the offensive side. Griffin slips a little bit, turns around, shot misses. He takes back the rebound. Stole that rebound. Cam Brown 3. Long pass to Fisher. Drives inside. Gets to the hoop and gets the layup to go. What a play by Cole Fisher. Now Bolden, who was just assessed with the technical foul. 1 more and he's out. Now down low, Abney goes up for 2, won't go. Rebound taken by Smith.
Right by Amari Davis.
And going inside and putting it up is Griffin, but behind him off the miss. Lead 23. Jackson gets across the court. Now Smith in the corner. Gets it back up top to Jackson.
Choctaws are now in this 2-3 look right now.
Switching back from man to zone. Jackson takes the mid-range jumper. He's got 19. They sit down 19. Griffin goes inside and stays physical off the glass. Gets it to go.
Yeah.
His 3rd personal foul.
For Mississippi College, Rashad Bolden has 16 points.
As that one spotted around, rebound by Relaford, and he goes back up strong. Jackson guarded close, full court defense. Dlan, what a pass! Choctaws back in man-to-man again. Trying to get it down low. It's almost taken away. Oh my goodness! Stop it! 3 ball here from Brown, misses. Tipped in by Wallace. Now the lead sits 19 once again. Jackson gets past the full court defense. Dlan's there from the pass. And Dlan kisses the sky. Georgia. Jackson. Moore calls the play. Louder than anyone in the Coliseum right now. And Smith steps back and lets it fly with a jumper. It's just under 5 minutes to go here in the second half. Lob up in the air, could have been either guy, Dlan or Griffin, but Colton Griffin takes it in and goes up for 2.
Getting back and getting back to your man.
Holden thought about the shot, didn't take it, dishes out to Abney. Abney loses the ball, Jackson picks it up, fast break coming, lob, dunk, alley-oop, you betcha! Colton Griffin slams it down. Defensive masterclass. Bolden, guarded by Dlan again, double team by Fisher, gets the ball, but that's taken away. Dlan on the fast break, and he's floating in for the layup. Free throw goes. And West Georgia. And the chants start here in the Coliseum saying, warm up and bust. Noel, with 14 on the shot clock, holding the ball. Dishes to Fisher. Fisher drives inside, goes up for 2, gets it to go off the glass. 20 seconds to go here in the second half. West Georgia up 14 after 2 quick buckets from the Choctaws, and they'll hold the ball out. West Georgia is your 2024-2023 regular season Gulf South Conference regular season champions. And they can finally call themselves that after an historic season to finish it off. McKell, what a season it has been, and it's going to be fun to see Dave Moore cut down those nets as regular season champions.
Hold it up!
I just couldn't help but smile and just have straight nothing but joy and good vibes, seeing all my teammates happy, and also just winning it. I only not wanted it for myself, but I just wanted it for my team, the coaches as well, because I know how much work everybody put in behind the scenes and on the scenes just to get this far. So, you know, that was a good feeling to see everybody smiling and laughing and joy, and just knowing that all that hard work wasn't for nothing. Once I got that moment to step up there on the stairs and cut down my first nets, that was definitely good. Got to see my family in the crowd and stuff. it's definitely a moment that I'm never gonna forget. I can replay it in my head every time.
We was cutting down the nets, and it just really meant a lot to me, and I see it really meant a lot to the players and the coaches. It was just really a great moment for all of us because we have been working really hard, been setting a goal that we had wanted to reach, and that was one of the goals we wanted to accomplish throughout the season. That was the first goal we accomplished throughout the season. So it was just like a moment I would never forget.
And for us to do that, clinch it at home, walk up and climb those ladders, it was like a dream come true because you dream of cutting down nets as a college athlete and getting a ring for it, and that's exactly what we did. So it was just, for me, it was a huge dream come true, you know, to be able to win with those guys. And, you know, just with how close we all are, I feel like this was the closest team I've ever been a part of. And the brotherhood we had, the love we had for each other, just the way we pushed each other in practice and through our work ethic. And it was just huge to be able to do that and cut down the nets with those guys.
This is very important to me because I've never won a championship in the regular season in my life. The first time I ever cut down the net, so I was super excited, super stoked, and I'm glad we played to our potential. You know, like I feel like this team had a lot of potential from day one. You know, so it's like, okay, we had potential and we followed through. We made it all the way to the end of the season, and we was the best team throughout the whole regular season. So I feel like that's a major accomplishment. I was super excited to cut down the nets. I've never cut down the nets. I still have the net piece in my room right now hanging up. So yeah, I feel like that was really great. I feel like it was big too because our fans were really celebrating with us. You know, everybody didn't just leave like they didn't know what's going on. So we still had fans taking pictures, cheering for us, you know. So I feel like that was a big moment for the school, winning a regular season championship as well as in front of our friends and family. Like we didn't have to do it on the road. So it was great.
Cutting down the nets in our home arena, I think at that point we were 14, that made us 14-0 at home on the season. That was a really special moment because our guys have worked really, really hard, and it's been a goal since the beginning of the season, you know, that we've got a chance to do something special. And I think that was kind of one of the first steps, one of the first special things that we really were able to accomplish this season.
It's rare that you see a group of guys that get along. And I mean, these guys got along from weights all the way till we started practicing, all the way to the scrimmages. And a lot of times you don't find that guys stay on that course throughout the path, but these guys root for each other. There was no bickering about who plays more time or anything. So that in itself was very special.
we're right here with an opportunity. We've got a really good team, a group of older guys that has really, come together. They play well together. They love each other. They play for each other. And I think, it's not just about talent. It's about their heart. It's about their desire to win, their competitiveness, and their togetherness. And that's kind of what's propelled us all year long to be successful. The best part as a coach in those type of moments is to see them enjoy that moment, because they're never going to forget that. No matter how old they get, no matter how many kids they have, grandkids, all that, they'll remember those moments in time in their career, and that's the special part as a coach, to see them enjoy that with their families that came to our games, and just got a lot of joy out of that.
National champion, national. Right? We got more to do. Right? We got more to do. Right? We split it 3 ways, and we never got to do that. We never got to do that. Right? I got to do that one time in the Atlantic 10 Championship, 2012. Right? It's hard. It's hard to do. Right? In a 24-game league schedule, what you just accomplished is really. We got more to do. Right? We got more to do. Enjoy this tonight. Right? It doesn't happen all the time. Right? Enjoy this thing. Right? Enjoy it. Right? And then we're going to turn the page. Right? And then we got Delta State. Right? And now we got a chance. Right? To be the 2nd seed or maybe the 1st seed in the South region. Right? That shit's not over yet. Right? If Nova slips up and loses, right? We got a chance. Right? We got a chance. We got to win it. Right? We got to win it. Right? That's mean we got to go take it all. Right? And that's just fine with us. Right? Right? Just fine with us. Right? Let's take a knee, have prayers. Or I'll be that name. I came to Cubby. Please watch over Marlon as he heals. Thank you for this night. Thank you for this team. Thank you for these guys, players, coaches, managers, trainers, our family and friends. Thank you for giving us this opportunity to be together. Thank you for help making us champions. In your name we pray. Amen.
Yes, sir!
Enjoy it, fellas. Enjoy it. Right? 4:30 tomorrow. Number 10. Together. 1, 2, 3. Together.
Coach Young, you got your little nitty knit?
Hit that prayer. I said, that's crazy. In 1997, I still remember it. I was so glad that these guys got this opportunity. It's not every day you get an opportunity on senior day to win a championship. So, just a special night. I thought we played really well, especially in the first half. We got loose again a little bit in the second half, but they got really skilled shot makers that make it hard to get stops. And Brown and Bolden got going a little bit in the second half. They scored 51 points or 54 points, but we answered with 51. Which is, me, Darryl, that I'm not excited about giving up 51 points or 54 points in the second half.
And the boys in the white, blue, and red point at the ring finger, because that's what they need. A big ring for a big team.